Hello, this is Japan, and I thought I'd do a spur of the moment. I don't know necessarily if it's an event or just a general video on this match slash I guess issue. I don't really know. We'll just kind of go this free flowing. I don't even know any of my ideas. I just watched the Mercedes money match against Mina Shirakawa, and yeah, I don't really know what to say on this because there's something weird about somebody having creative control over everything. Now, I don't know exactly if her creative control has anything to do here, but I highly would be very interested to know. Plus, I'm pretty sure it does. I wasn't also 100% sure that the TBS title was on the was part of this like big giant title swap. I'm pretty sure it was, and then if I would have known that, I would have definitely thought Mercedes was winning. But man, can somebody else have belts? Like this is insane to have Mercedes win four belts in less than a year's time. Um, it's not even that like she's necessarily not even deserving, but like when you think about it, with how much talent and like how little she's probably going to defend all of these belts, it's kind of crazy to just take them all. I mean, like the belt collecting stuff. I think she's going for the five belt Kurt Angle type style of character, I guess, at this point. I don't understand. I really didn't expect it. I guess it really my main thing, even in the prediction video, I was critical of just knowing, was this purple belt was the only thing up for the grabs, or was the TBS belt? Because that definitely made the difference, because the TBS belt obviously probably wouldn't have flipped in an event for somebody who has a AEW championship match coming up soon. And what does that say? Like that, does that absolutely bury Mina's chances at the AEW championship now? Because what does that say if Mina beats um wins the title? Like what does that say about the hierarchy of how that works? Because she lost to the mid carder but beat the main event person. And Mercedes has been a kind of an issue with AEW programming lately, with her getting a higher bill than the AEW championship. And I'm one of those people. If she would have won the AEW championship and done exactly what she's doing right now, I think there's a lot that's different with that. Because when she's holding this title, that's the mid card title of AEW, she by far is saying that like she is a top talent, but not the top talent. There's going to be people above her that will have their main event stuff, but it hasn't happened because every women's match that's for the AEW Women's Championship has been before this title match of whatever Mercedes is defending. And she's had a grad bag of title defenses. I'm not going to be here knocking on the hornet's nest of that, or knocking on AEW's necessarily booking of the women's title on both the regular title and the TBS title. That's all stuff that could be a complete different video, complete different thing, because it's not here. But this felt wrong. Like it really just feels wrong at this point that she just is destroying. She's Thanos getting these goddamn gauntlet of all these gemstones. I mean, I would be here right now as a prediction. She's gonna have six belts by summer. I don't know even if there's any belts out there. I feel bad for Mayu. Mayu needs to go hide because she's coming for that title too. Because why? Why not? Well, she's gonna come from the Stardom titles. She's gonna come for the Marigold titles. She's gonna go down to Total Joshi Pro Wrestling and get those titles. She's gonna pull out some Shimmer titles from back in the day. She's gonna get the ECW women's title. I mean, I just don't understand this call here. Like, I really don't. Like, I do understand the TBS title was on the line of why you'd have Mercedes win here, but I think they should have just had it being for the IWPG title, or the women's strong title, which is that pink one. And then even if you wanted to put Nina's two belts up for line, that would have been fine too. But if it's the winner takes all, that's just absolutely insane. And I know this is kind of more of a rant video, and I tend to not always get into that because I like to sit in the middle of the fence. I like to just have my opinions and do what I say about people, but this one feels kind of like it needs to be brought up because it's rough. It's rough to see, man. Like it is just how do we let her get these belts? She is literally going to Thanos snap everybody out of existence. Um, and how do you lose them? How do you? That's the thing. How do you lose all these belts without vacant, just having them all vacant? And then what is that? You just vacant a bunch of belts at one time? Is that something that you want to do or like is good for any of these promotions? I don't think so. I just I'm just concerned. But congratulations on 4 belts. Yeah, I don't really else know what else to say here. Bye guys.